Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? It is Thursday, September 15th. We are one day away to freedom, to life without work. Well, for many of us anyway. To all the people who are working the weekends, I feel your pain and I'm so sorry. Trust me, I've been living that life for I can't even tell you how long. So I feel your pain. But welcome to the Real O Show, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you guys are up. I hope you're awake. I hope you put your feet on the floor and you felt just great just to be able to open your eyes. So if you're watching me, I want to say thank you so very much for being part of the family. If you are a new viewer, thank you very much for deciding to take time out of your day to spend some time with us and with me. And to just hear just a little piece of advice and some words of wisdom and some, just some truth about what's going on in the real world, because that's what we do here. We speak truth, we speak reality, we speak about what's real. All right? So that's what we're doing. So with that being said, let's get into today's show, shall we? All right, today's show is Test Their STD. Dang. I know some of you got some shivers going up your spine right now. Oh, man, he gonna call me out. Oh, no, okay, look, I know I should have said something. Yeah, you know you should have said something. Yeah, that's right. So, let's start getting into some real topics here, people. All right? So, first part of this let's talk about is, do you know your STD status? Let's just be real. Do you know? Do you know if you are clean? Are you clean? Or are you just wondering like, oh, okay, well, I mean, nothing's burning. It doesn't hurt. So, yeah, I guess I'm clean. But, nah, come on now. Let's be true. Let's be true. When's the last time any of you got tested? When was the last time you went to the doctor, not just for a checkup, not just for, I don't feel well. No. When was the last time you went to your doctor and said, I need an STD exam? And I don't mean one, two, I mean all of them. I need everything. I need you to poke, prod, pull, tug, whatever. I need to make sure everything is clean, everything says negative, and I ain't got it. When was the last time that was you? Now, if you've gone recently, let me ask this. How often do you go? Are you a once a year kind of person, or are you a twice a year kind of person? Hell, shoot, are you a 3 times a year kind of person? I know a few people, they go once a month. Well, they're a little bit more active than others, but they still go once a month, which I commend them, and I always have. So, how often do you go? How often do you go to make sure you are taken care of? How often do you go to make sure that you are keeping yourself and the people that you are consorting with, keeping them safe and them clean too? I'll wait. Dang, that's a shame. To some of you that right now, and I'm seeing it right now, you whistling and you looking around, yeah, I'm calling you out. Go get yourself tested. Ain't nothing shameful to get yourself tested. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Come on now, we grown. This is what we're supposed to do. You shouldn't need me or anybody else to tell you. Come on, folks. Let's keep it. Come on. We need to make sure we keep this is even for somebody else, this for our own selves. We need to make sure all of this is good. So let's make sure we keep it that way. All right? Don't be lazy. Don't be like, I don't need it. I'm good. Nah. No. That's not how we do things. No, it's not. Sorry. No. Now, let me ask this. Do you require to see an STD test from somebody that you are sleeping with? Before you even have that first session, that first kiss, that first tug, that first, girl, you know you smell good. Before you even get to that point, do you expect to have them show you their STD results? Now, that's the question right there. Yeah, Yeah, I bet you about 95% of you just said, well, I mean, no, not real, because they told me. And, right, they told you. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because we always believe what everybody tells us, right? So again, have you? Do you? Something to think about. Something to think about. I'm just saying. The other thing is, how important is actually getting an STD exam these days? I mean, back of that, I'll put this, especially here in Atlanta, after I saw that report last year, where they said that Atlanta is leading, even in Africa, is leading Africa in the AIDS epidemic. Oh no. Some of you out there just want to be jumping from bed to bed. Y'all may want to go get a test tomorrow. Hell, you know what? Bump that. Go see if they can go do an overnight test tonight. I'm just saying. There's certain things that you don't ever want to play with. If they say it's permanent, that's not something you're trying to play with. I'm just trying to keep it real. I'm just trying to keep it real. STDs is not, no. That's not something that anybody needs to play around with, joke around with, mess around with, because you messing with other people's lives. Just because you just trying to get yours and get gone, fine. Do you. But don't jack up somebody else's life because, you want to just go in and get your, kicks in. No. Somebody else may have many, many plans with their lives and you just ruined it because you didn't give a damn about, how you affect them. That's not righteous at all. So make sure, please, people, test yourselves. And if you are positive, tell the people before you do anything with them. Give them the opportunity, please, to decide whether or not they still want to mess with you or not. Now, if they decide they still want to mess with you, and if they get something, that's on them. They can't get mad. They can't come back later and say, I can't believe you gave me. First of all, time out. I told you from Jump Street I had X, Y, and Z. You still said you wanted to give it up. They can't get mad at you. But give them the opportunity to make that choice for themselves. It's their life too. All right? Thank you. Let's see. Let's move on to the next one. Here's a good one. When was the last time you asked your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, when was the last time you asked your partner if they've been tested? Now we get into the nitty gritty. Now we about to cause some drama. And if anybody breaks up because of this, it ain't my fault. You can't blame me. So, I'm just putting that disclaimer out there. You cannot blame me for this. When was the last time you asked your partner if they've been tested? Yes, I'm talking about for the many of you who have been together 2, 3, 7, 10, 15, 20, 40 years. All of you. Every last one of you. When was the last time? And then to add a caveat to that question, when you get into a committed relationship, do you actually require or do you even ask for your partner to be tested? There's another good one. When you are now officially in a committed relationship, whether you're married or you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, fiance, whatever, do you require them to get tested? Or do you just go off of the fact that you're committed and you trust them and you love them? And so there's no need to get tested. I know a lot of people, well, I won't say a lot. I know a few people, no matter what, they always get tested, married or not. I know a few married couples, they still get tested. And it has nothing to do with the fact that they don't trust each other. It has nothing to do with that. They trust each other completely. They still just get tested. It's part of how they do things. They're not swingers. No, let's not even throw it. No, none of them have cheated, to my knowledge anyway. Nobody has stepped out. That's how the relationship works. And it works for them. If it works, why fix it? I'm not hating on it. They're happy. They're in love. They're doing their thing. All right, cool. So my question again, do you ask your partner if they still get tested? Or do you require your partner to still get tested, even if you are in a committed relationship with them? Is that still needed? See, these are a lot of questions that I know a lot of people don't even ask anymore because they feel, what's the point? I'm in a committed relationship. Why do we need to get tested? I'm married. We've been married, and I know he's never going to step out. Oh, da 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 da. Okay, that's all well and great, but as they say, excuse my French, shit happens. Accidents happen. And yeah, I know people say cheating is not an accident, but it happens. So, is it imperative that people still get tested even though they're in a committed relationship? Now, I'm not going to say it's not, and I'm not going to say it is. I'm kind of on the fence with this because I don't think that if you tell your partner that you've been with for a while that you still want to get tested, I don't believe that says you don't trust them. I don't believe that. I believe that it just is a way of stating that you want to make sure all parties are being safe. But I can understand the other side of the coin where people basically would say, like, we're married. So why are you asking me to go get an STD exam? We're married, or we've been together for 4 years. We've been together. You don't trust me? You think I'm stepping out? If you haven't got anything after all this time, what makes you think I'm going to get something now? I understand. I get where that argument would come into play as well. So I'm asking you all, tell me, let me know. Do you think it's imperative that in a long-term relationship you should still get tested? Is it important? Is asking somebody you're just getting into a relationship with or just screwing around with, is it imperative that you ask to see their STD results? And I don't mean one, I mean current ones. Make sure you look at them things, that they're not giving you something that's like 2 years old. I mean current results. Is that important to anybody these days at all? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't hear too many people ask those things. I don't hear too many of my boys saying, "Oh man, yeah, I met this fine girl, but before we got there, I had to ask her that question." No, I don't ever hear no man say that. I very rarely ever hear any females even ask that question. So I don't even know if it's really important anymore that people actually ask that. I hope it is. I really, really do. Because, again, like I said, our lives are vitally important. And I would hate to actually be the one to lose my life, or I would hate to be the one to have to suffer with a disease because somebody else was completely selfish and decided not to disclose some type of information to me that I should have known and been able to make a choice with my life. But that's just me. So I hope you all are thinking about that yourself. So let me know. What do you guys think? What is your opinion? What is your opinion on asking somebody for an STD to see their STD results? And if they get upset with you that you ask them that question, is that a red flag? I say it is. Why should anybody get mad because you asked them to see their STD results? If they got nothing to hide, should be no reason to show. that is something that everybody should want to know, especially if you're planning on being intimate. But that is our show, people. I thank you so very much for being here, as always. I hope you guys have a great, great Thursday. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. I hope you guys stay safe out there in those streets. Wherever you are, get to work safely, get home safely if you're working an overnight shift or if you're going in the afternoon. Wherever you're doing, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, just stay safe. Best advice I can possibly ask is that you protect yourself and the others around you. All right. As always, hit me up if you guys have any questions, you have any concerns. Let me know what you think about the show. All right. TheRealOShow@gmail.com. Find me on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You can catch every episode that we've ever created. Always find me on Facebook. All right, you guys. I always implore, just drop a hello. Say how you doing. All right. I love to hear from you guys. Okay. As always, make sure hug, kiss, love your children. Let them know that they're in your heart. You guys be good. Stay safe. I love you guys as always, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.